Welcome to the Ark Encounter.
Welcome back to MEB Adventures, guys. It's Michael and
Elsa.
And where do our adventures bring us today?
The Ark Encounter.
The Ark Encounter. So we are in Williamstown, Kentucky, which is located off of I-75 about halfway between Cincinnati, Ohio and Lexington, Kentucky.
Thank you, Ark Encounter, for having us out.
Alright guys, when you get to the parking lot, you will hit the ticket window / tram station where you can check in, buy your tickets if you haven't already online. And they have our first photo op. That's super cool. Elsa loves photo ops, don't you? Yep, lots of giraffes, and they have like fun glasses on and headphones. Super cool. But we're gonna go get our tickets. Alright guys, here's a look at the ticket prices for the Ark Encounter. A single adult admission is $59.99 for the day, and kids 10 and under are free. That's exciting. You can also get combo tickets with their other attractions listed here. Alright guys, so when you get your tickets, you will hop one of the trams that will take you about a 3-minute bus ride from the parking lot up the hill to the Ark Encounter. It'll drop you off right here. And when you get here, it'll drop you off at the Answer Center, which has the auditorium, restrooms, guest services, coffee, food, and shopping. And you can also pick up stroller rentals, wheelchair rentals, and electric scooter rentals right over here to the left. Alright, so we've just come into the Answer Center. They have a gift shop here with all kinds of books, guest services. Noah's Coffee is in here. We'll go check that out. And Olive Leaf Cafe. Alright guys, they also have Ark Encounter guidebooks available here. Costs vary, $3 per guidebook or $5 for guidebook with answer key. And they are basically grade appropriate. They have books for K through 12, 3 through 6, and 7 through adult.
They're $3 for a guidebook and then $5 for a guidebook and answer key. So obviously if you have multiple kiddos and don't need an answer key for maybe 3 second graders, then you could just pay the additional for each guidebook.
And here's a look at Noah's Coffee. A cup of coffee will run you about $3. Not bad at all. Then they have all kinds of like candies and pastries. Alright guys, so the Ark Encounter has a mascot, and Elsa's going to tell you about the mascot.
So,
what's her name?
the back one with black glasses, that's George.
This is George. Hi, my name's George.
This is Gloria. She has a necklace.
Gloria has a necklace.
This is the mascot. She is Gracie.
Gracie with the headphones.
She has pink hair and headphones. Pink mane hair.
And Junior.
His blue glasses.
Cool. And they are a family of giraffes. So you can buy the smaller set, which comes in this nice little carrying box. The big ones are priced as follows. Also here in the Answer Center, if you look up towards the TV screens over by the Coffee Center, it will have today's schedules and different activities and animal encounters and their times. All right, let's take a look at the Olive Leaf Cafe. What they have to offer. This is more like a grab and go style, but they have a flood of refill unlimited drinks all year cup, so not even just for the day. This is all year. You can continue to bring this back. It's super cool. It's got the Ark on it. Every promise of God's word will stand. And when you pass through the deep waters, I'll be with you. Very cool. And they also have grilled chicken sandwich, meatball sub, kids meals, salads, and croissants. And different drink and grab and fruit options. And also in the Answer Center, they have a small gift shop which has some of their mascot merch, some polos, some t-shirts, some sweatshirts, hats, books, more cups, mugs, keychains, Christmas ornaments. some overall pretty cool stuff. All right, guys, when you come out of the Answer Center, you will see the Ark straight ahead. And it is definitely a massive structure. That's impressive. We're gonna run into Journey of the Animals first. It is the carousel. The carousel is included with your admission into the attraction. And they have a ride chart over here. You can measure your kiddo up to make sure they are the appropriate height. And once you make entry, here's a look at the carousel. It's got a bunch of Ark animals on it. That's super cool. Say, time to go on the carousel. There she goes, guys. Wave.
This is fun.
How's the carousel?
Fun.
Good. You like that? You rode on the pterodactyl.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's probably what I would have picked. All right, guys, I stand corrected. Elsa was not on a pterodactyl. She was on this. But still, that is a giant bird. Does not fly. Flightless. Very impressive. All right, guys, the building next to the carousel is the Truth Travelers. It's the virtual reality experience. So you go inside, it is an additional cost and tickets are needed. So the Truth Travelers virtual reality experience is $16.50 for adults and $12.50 for kids, and you must be 40 inches tall to ride. So the virtual reality show is called A Flood of Reality. It takes you through a simulation of what the Great Flood would probably be like. So they have a kids play zone. It has a kids zipline style attraction, a maze in the back corner, a playground, a tunnel system that has a whale coming out of it. That's super cool. And a swing style coaster in the back corner. And this playground is equipped from kids very young, all the way over here on the right, to some older kids. They also have Noah's Village stage, which they have a concert lineup schedule you can get on their website to check out. Not bad. Guys, it is so big, it doesn't even fit in the camera lens. And I have the wide angle lens on, that is just crazy. But they got the ramp here depicting like how the animals would have gotten in up on that door, which is a massive door. The sheer size of this is just amazing to me. You can see like each individual piece of wood that went into building it. Super cool. And I gotta say, the property here is quite beautiful too. They have a bunch of like, they have ponds, they have flowers, all kinds of stuff. They have animal topiaries. It's nice here. So when you walk up, the Ark entrance will be on the right side of the structure, and we're gonna head there now. Also, guys, right here by the entrance, they have an Ark Encounter photo op. All right, guys, we're heading to the entrance, but when you get under this thing, the sheer size is just massive and impressive. I cannot imagine the undertaking of trying to build something like this. Holy cow. All right, guys, we're walking into Noah's Ark, and they have planted all kinds of beautiful flowers out here. And we're walking underneath the Ark. So right at the entrance to the Ark is the 12 Stones Monument. Sign here telling you about what the 12 stones are. And there it is. So when you walk in through the entrance, you're greeted by a bunch of turnstiles and a video playing about the Creation Museum, which is a separate encounter that you can do. They have a bundle package for it. We will not be doing that today. There's some plans and a wooden model of the Ark. Well, I couldn't imagine this turnstile filling up, but I guess it could. It's a lot of people. All right, here is a map of what we're gonna see. It has 3 levels. I like the fun little animal prints going up the walkway too. Also guys, if you hear sound effects in the background, they pipe in noise to make it sound like what it would actually be like on the Ark during the storm. Alright, so when you come in to the entrance of the Ark, you are actually walking underneath the structure, and there's a ramp system that will get you up here. The whole place is very handicap accessible. There are no stairs, but if you were unable to push or roll your way up here, they also offer an elevator. Just see a cast member down below. Upon entry, they also have a photo op for an additional purchase. Alright, after your photo op, you'll enter the Ark and have an inside look of what the structure of the Ark would look like. This is very cool. A bunch of like dowel rods. That's how it all held together. Once you come in, they have the handmade like cages that they would put the animals in, and how they would house them and feed them. So you can hear, if you hear any noises, you can hear like animal grunts and groans coming from inside. So they would drop the food down in here, and this would be their watering system. And yeah, you can hear lots of little animal noises, grunting, groaning, scratching, clawing, and running around in there. Yeah, there are a lot of crates for a lot of animals. That's super cool. And in the background, you can hear the storm rolling. We'll say the closer you get to the front of the Ark, the louder the storm appears. But this shows you like the front end construction of the Ark and the pillars. Listen to it, guys. We're going through the Great Flood. You can hear the wood bending. There would have been different size boxes for different size animals, obviously. Bigger the box, bigger the animal, smaller the box, smaller the animal. And they have a bunch of clay vases right here housed in that I'm assuming would hold probably like their food or water, just things that the animals would need. Here's a depiction of Noah and his family on the Ark, praying for safety, praying for the rain to stop, and praying for survival. These pots is where the reptiles and amphibians would be kept and fed. This shows a depiction of how they would be fed. So there's a wooden structure in the middle that would have maws, which would like reproduce and keep plenishing themselves with little tubes that go into the reptiles and amphibian cage, giving them food. So this would depict like the reptiles and amphibians house inside the pot, and then you can see the tube there where the moss would come through. And And this would be an example of the housing for the moths and how they would live and replenish themselves and go through the tubes to feed the amphibians.
There's dinosaurs. They're non-mammalian centipedes. Well, what do they look like?
Yeah, it's like a turtle without a shell. Those are interesting. This is an example of how they would water. This pot would be filled with water, and then it would fill up right here, giving the animals water. Here are some of like the dinosaurs. Here we go. And here are the pterodactyls. Very cool. Wouldn't want them to get loose.
No. Here's what I was riding on the carousel. I was riding that on the carousel.
So each exhibit has like animal sounds coming out of it. Sounds pretty cool. So this mural depicts why Noah did not need any fish or anything that could survive in the ocean or water. It says that freshwater animals survived in pockets of fresh water that were contained inside of the salt water. So Noah did not need to bring any of these, and these things evolved. So this dinosaur right here evolved into what is eventually, like today, are whales and dolphins. And this picture depicts that Noah did not need to bring the largest of animals, the largest of dinosaurs. He only needed to bring two babies to keep the cycle living. Well, why not? This is a look at Noah's Ark model in the 3 levels containing all the animals. It's really cool. Even the model is quite large. So Noah built the Ark using a cubit system, and if you ask what a cubit is, it's about 20.4 inches. It's from the tip of the fingers to the end of the elbow. Alright guys, this depiction shows the 1,398 animal kinds and the 6,744 animals that the Ark held. And it talks about the amount of rain the Great Storm produced. And this map depicts how the animals would have lived. It basically shows the whole ecosystem of the ship, from feeding to watering to animal waste. And over here is a chart of all the animals that were held. It is amazing to see how many of those animals are now extinct or have evolved into some other animal. These are like little baby saber-toothed tigers. guys, you probably can't see through the netting. These are like little deer. And a little dinosaur. Like little raptors almost. Clever girls. Alright guys, now me and Elsa are going to head into the spooky animal encounter. What do the animals do when Noah is sleeping? Open it up. Can you make this face? Oh, it's a mirror. You just make the face. That's funny.
Next one.
Can you make this face? Oh, they're all just mirrors. So you can make faces. Open here. Oh, that's fun. This little guy's just running around having a party while Noah's sleeping.
It says, can you make this face?
Boy, those animals just run amok when Noah's asleep, don't they? So how could Noah fit all the animals in the ark? Well, the explanation is, take this dog for example. He only had to bring 2 of them onto the ark. And then after the Great Flood, this dog evolved into all these different breeds. Noah didn't have to bring all the cats, he just brought one kind, and they eventually evolved into all of these. Noah would have brought 2 little horses that would have evolved into multiple species of horses. Also the Spinosaurus. And my favorite dinosaur, the Stegosaurus. And the hippopotamus. Very cool. He also had Tyrannosaurus on board. Very cool. I hope those guys didn't ever get loose. Shows how the small animals would have been housed and fed. This system allows for easy feeding, watering, and maintenance. Even water and waste was taken into consideration when building the ark. Every animal needs water to live, air to breathe, and they all have waste that needs disposed of. There was even a waste management system built into the ark and a ventilation system. The middle of the ark shows how they would open the top, allow lighting to come in. They would open the top and light would allow to come in.
How they would get fresh air.
Another example of them letting light in more.
I didn't realize they had the railing. Because I touched the railing and I didn't know they had
This section depicts the documentation and observing of the animals. There's a young muscular Noah depicting his woodworking skills in the technology that they would have had, woodworking technology that they would have had during that time frame. And the blacksmithing technology. Alright guys, on the outside is that ramp, and here is the giant door, which you can come get a photo by. It's a very big door. This is how all the animals would have entered. Also, after the door, they have a snack shop, art, and a gift shop that over here you can shop, and they have treats and I believe photos over there. Between the levels, it shows all of the storage. And the higher you get, the more like architecture you can see of how this was built. The distance between this point and the stern of the end of the Ark, 242 feet 9 inches. To depict that, this is how big the Great Sphinx in Giza is compared to it. It's half the size of that. So as you exit the third floor, there are a bunch of attractions that talk about the history of the Bible. And up here, you can get a great view of the top of the Ark and the pillars. It's actually quite magnificent. Next, we're going to head into the living quarters and show where Noah and his family would have lived and how they would have lived. Painting pottery and playing music.
Today at the Ark Encounter during the Faith, Country, and Bluegrass Music Festival. We have an exciting concert contest at 4 p.m. this afternoon. A beautiful answer center.
This would be the kitchen. Maybe like a surplus of garlic. So they would have cooking and baking on the Ark. They would have like a oven that would look like this. And this shows the food system that they would have to keep growing food so they could sustain. And obviously that plays with the opening of the doors on the top, because these plants need light to grow and thrive and get them food. So it was a vital part of them living. They even had an aviary on board, housing all the birds. And there it shows them releasing the dove, with it coming back with the olive leaf. Noah's living area, Noah's study. Say there appears to be a fourth level, but it's not part of the attraction. You cannot seem to get to it. But here's a look from about the middle of the Ark going down. Super cool. So guys, when you come out, it brings you into the gift shop. They also have treats here. You can get ice cream, cookies, fudge, caramel apples. Some of the prices on the treats and the ice cream. And some of these frames are really cool. You can actually get a frame of the Ark itself, and it's cut out as the Ark. That's not bad at all. I like that. How much is it? It is $30. Not bad at all, and it's got some weight to it. It's pretty heavy. Alright guys, we're going to show you the gift shop. There is Christmas ornaments, a bunch of them, tons of like hand-carved statues and homemade. Alright. Also, we might have a bunch of handmade necklaces, jewelry, soaps, bags, jams, jellies. Kinds of arts and crafts, rain sticks, Bibles and religious books. Here's where you can purchase your photos. Then you get into the children's books. This right here on the left is the exit to the Ark, and you can actually, it'll show you the 4D virtual experience seats and how that ride works. It is a flood video that they, like a flood show that they show, Flood of Reality, that's what it's called. There is the mascots, the 4 giraffes, picture frames, ice cream, coffee in here. Then they have kids' plushes and stuffed animals, games. Oh, bit of a traffic jam here. There is the fudgery. Very cool. Then over here they have kids' shirts. And then you get into the adult clothing and coffee mugs, cups, home goods. Yeah, that's a look at the gift shop and the checkout. Alright guys, once you check out the Ark and come out, make sure you come right across the way to Mzara's Buffet and check out the food options. But if you're not looking for a buffet, they also have Southwest Grill, Smokehouse, and other select food options on property. But I think we're gonna go check out the buffet. Alright guys, here's a look at Mzara's Buffet, and here are the prices. $18.99 for adult and youth, $16.99 for seniors 60 and older, $9.99 for children 5 through 10 years old, and 4 and under eat free. And let's take a look at the menu. Barbecue, chicken, pot roast, baked ziti, daily specials, salads, vegetables, sides, and dessert. I think that chocolate pudding's calling my name. Donut holes are always good too, though. Alright guys, once you come into Mzara's hall and pay, you'll walk through a fun stuffed animal display. That's fun. Then you come around the corner and you can see how big the dining hall is. It's well marked too, like where buffet starts and the lines and how they want the flow to go. Alright guys, so you'll walk up and you'll get you a plate. Look at that. Thank you, young lady. So guys, they have tomato basil bisque with crackers. Walk through the buffet. Here is the tossed salad with cheese, croutons, dressing. They have ranch and Italian. Coleslaw, 3-bean salad, pasta salad, kale salad, cottage cheese, fresh fruit. So they have a lot of healthy options right here. And then green beans, bacon, cream style corn, white rice, and parsley potatoes. Next section is honey carrots, California blend, mac and cheese, and Brussels sprouts. And they're out right now, but the next section would have French fries, chicken gravy, mashed potatoes, and ranch beans with bacon. They have a bread section where you can get garlic bread and dinner rolls. Let's take a look at the dessert options. They have Rice Krispie treats, chocolate cake, that looks really good, orange slices and assorted cookies, yellow cake. Here is the butterscotch pudding with the cookies and more chocolate cake. Here are the hot entrees, barbecue meatballs, baked ziti, beef pot roast looks pretty good, the fried chicken, chicken tenders, orange sesame chicken, fried fish, and pork ribs. Alright guys, we found us a table in the dining hall right by the mountain goat. We get an array of all kinds of food here, don't we? Holy cottage cheese. Wow, that's a lot of cottage cheese. You gonna eat all that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love cottage cheese.
Yes, yes you do. Also at Zara's buffet, they have Coca-Cola fountain drinks. Here's a look at one of the animal topiaries right outside of Zara's buffet. And over here is the smokehouse if you want a different option. Barbecue pulled pork sandwich will run you about $13.50. Kids meals are $7.99. It smells good though. Alright guys, we're gonna enter the zoo and petting area. It's the red kangaroo and Bennett's wallaby. Oh, there's the little wallaby. Relaxing in the shed. And then here's some of them over here. Very cool. And there's another one over here that we might be able to see through the window in the shed. And when you come out, there's one actively cleaning its mouth from eating. But let's see what else I found. Sleeping?
Dreaming.
Dreaming, huh?
He's moving his mouth and his arms.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're just talking about kangaroos earlier.
Yep. My name is RJ. I am an Argentine black and white tegu. I am an omnivore, which means I eat plants and meat. Please do not try to touch me. Hi, RJ. You're just bathing in the sun, aren't you? In this section, they have the marabou stork and the African spurred tortoise. And they are all over here. So he's hiding, but in here they have poison dart frogs, green anaconda, northern caiman lizard, and the two-toed sloth, which is outside. We're gonna go around the corner and see him. Here is the indoor-outdoor enclosure for the two-toed sloth. And why would he not be on his enclosure? Because he prefers to sit on top of the electrical box. Flash, flash, 100-yard dash. How's it going, my man? Next is the ring-tailed lemur exhibit. And it looks like he's sleeping, but he's up there.
I love how this one's sleeping on the rock but laying his head over there.
These two are active. And the gray-crowned crane we have found. I don't know if I can say this right, but it is a binturong. I don't know if he's in his exhibit right now. But it's got a door right there, so he could be inside right here. Let's go check.
Could be in the shade.
Maybe. I think he's off. It says, please visit our bear cat exhibit.
Maybe.
Ooh, porcupines.
Oh, don't touch those.
Those are cool.
Do not.
Two of them. Also, guys, back here they have camel riding. I believe it's $10, and you will take a lap around the camel course. It's pretty cool. Back here they have alpacas, camels, and llamas, and they're all just staying in the shade. So over here is where you can ride a camel. Camel rides are $10 a person. Here are the rules, and the times are from 12 to 4 p.m. Or you can do the Camel Encounter, both ticketed events, and this one's from 5 to 7. And back here you can see the llamas, alpacas, and the camel.
Here, you guys, it's gonna pick up.
And in this enclosure they have the zebras, the zebroids, which is this one right here, and the donkey. Here is the zebra and the zebroid. And a donkey. And at the back of the zoo is the Junior Zoo Adventure, my bad. It is an additional cost. You can get a small bag of gems for $8 or a large for $12. And you can go gem mining over here. Gem and fossil mining. They got their pans over here for panning. In the Junior Zoo, we have domestic chickens. And over here, we have a hairy pig and sheep. Here's a look at the Ark, guys. Also, for additional costs, they offer experiences like that back there is the rope drop. And over here by the Rainbow Bridge is the zip lines. Also, guys, in case you're wanting pricing and information on the zip line, here is the pricing. You can also find it on their website. Also, we have found the Rainbow Bridge. Isn't it pretty? The Rainbow Archway. It is a very photogenic spot. I like it a lot.
Hi everybody! We are so thankful for the Ark Encounter letting us come out here and check out this amazing place. We will tell you this is not a quick trip, so if you only have an hour or so, I definitely wait until you have some time to dedicate it. We did walk through the entire Ark. Maybe not every single little exhibit, so you'll want more time to do that. We also did not get to see the stage presentation, which I believe, when I remember I looked at it, takes about 90 minutes to 120 minutes. It's on the thing. And then also, if you want to do the virtual reality or anything else, that all takes time too. So I would say make sure you make a day of it, and they have plenty of options for food though and all of that, and they have the free water bottle refill station. So there are plenty of opportunities to just come out and do a family event.
And one thing I saw is we're in the middle of summer right now. It's nowhere near Christmas, but I saw a bunch of signs that said they have like a pretty big like Christmas thing that they do, and I bet that would be pretty cool. So you might want to check it out. Apparently they are open around the holidays.
Yes, it's called Christmas at the Ark.
Yeah.
There are pictures of it and other such. So yes.
Check out the website for that one.
And your favorite part was what?
That it was either the food or the animals.
Good. I'm glad you like those things. Well, what did you? Well, and you couldn't zip line because you're too young yet. So, and it's an age, so you have to be 8 and weigh a minimum of 75 pounds. So we're a little shy, aren't we?
I do not weigh 75 pounds.
No, you're a little shy.
Or I would not be a flyer.
All right, well, like and
Subscribe.
And thanks for watching. Hope this video was informational and helpful. Until our next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.